Hello, everyone. Welcome. Hope you're doing well today. We have a great event, launch event happening, a lot of info to go over. This is going to be the Manifold MEV Bounty competition or challenge. Here we'll kind of go over general thoughts on the bounty competition, kind of how things will go, any resources you may have, and then we also have some words from Manifold themselves. So everything is going to go great today. I'm Steve. I'm a program manager here at Encode Club. Let me share my screen a little bit. We have some things to show. Well, welcome everyone. Welcome from all over. Thanks for joining. I know we get a lot of people from different time zones, if it's early morning or afternoon. Thanks for joining us here today. We're going to kick off the Manifold MEV bounty competition, like I said here, and we'll kind of get right into it. Let's go. So a little bit more about Encode if you don't know about us, but we like to call ourselves a Web3 educational community. Here we entice developers, cater towards Web2 devs trying to get into this space, and really learn Web3, get acquainted through building, helping them getting hired, or even kind of funding them through projects after kind of these competitions and kind of hackathons. So really cool stuff that we do here. We really aim to educate and kind of foster that environment. And here, more specifically, like we said, we're going to do a bounty competition. So kind of how does this work in relation to previous hackathons that we've run? It's still all virtual, all online. It's going to be about 3 to 4 weeks. We're going to work within teams you can or non-teams, and we're going to put a specific bounty challenge out there for you to work on. Manifold is going to be, showcasing all that work later. I have in a document how to interact with this challenge a little bit here later. So within that, we'll rank kind of the bots in order from first to third, and then those will kind of get prizes. So it's pretty easy, pretty simple, straightforward on kind of who wins and kind of how to get involved here. So really fun stuff. But yes, let's get right into kind of the Manifold team and have a quick word from Andrew or Data on call today. Do you want to say a few words to the hackers?
Yeah, so I can kick things off. So first off, want to thank everyone for joining and showing interest in the Manifold MEV challenge. So a little bit about Manifold. We're a hedge fund based out of New York City. We focus on systematic quant trading on centralized and decentralized platforms through a variety of different strategies. But one particularly hot topic that is quite important nowadays and has gained a lot of prominence over the last few years is MEV, or maximal extractable value. So using automated systems, typically on blockchains, to, in essence, find price discrepancies or take advantage of preferential order transactioning, or preferential transaction ordering, allows you to make a profit overall. So it felt particularly pertinent for us to set up a challenge to see if there's any interested and able participants who are able to kind of crack the Manifold challenge. So what it entails is we've set up a private blockchain with a number of different basically fake bots operating on it to simulate the type of interactions you would see on most public blockchains that you could interact with right now. And the idea is a number of these different transactions are going to produce opportunities to extract MEV. So the challenge to all of you as hackers is who can do the best job of trying to extract the most value from this private network that we have set up. So that's kind of the overview. Data, not sure if there's any specifics you want to run through with regards to the challenge itself.
Yeah, just the information is going to be posted shortly by Steve for the contract addresses, IP ports, and all that fun stuff. Other than that, good luck.
Amazing. Thanks so much, guys, for joining us and saying a few words. Like Dater said, we'll have a post about all that contracts to interact with here later in some events from probably my colleague Vanessa. She might post it here later. Awesome. Thanks so much, guys. I appreciate you joining the call here today. We'll see you guys soon. Let's see.
Oh, of course.
Next.
Thanks for having us.
Awesome. So a little bit more about the Manifold MEV Bounty competition. What is it? In detail, we had a great kind of intro from Andrew on what it's going to be about. But let's go in a little bit more detail here. So it's your chance to build kind of an MEV project, like you was saying, flesh out kind of the bots. It's going to be totally a test environment. See kind of what you can do with their custom chain, figure out the inefficiencies that are happening within it, exploit anything that you can to extract more value out of here. You know, and kind of it's a fun, you know, challenge, ring up your score, see how much value you can create. You know, you actually can see it in real time, kind of how much you're making and stuff within the bots. So, and then after, you know, we have a 10K prize pool. So pretty big stuff, pretty cool stuff here. A lot to do. So let's get into kind of the schedule or the timeline here. So today, September 19th, kind of we're kicking off the building. And then we required you to register to this hack because it's very important that we detail your Ethereum address. Therefore, Manifold has that information and can give you true ETH to actually interact with these contracts. So that is the reason for it. So if you haven't registered already, it is very imperative to register ASAP so we can give those addresses to them and kind of get the ball rolling here. That way things will happen. The submissions are October 2nd, so pretty quick, 2 weeks. You know, we really want to get into it here and get going. So a little bit more about the bounty. Within the challenge, you'll be searching on a custom EVM fork for, you know, profitable opportunities. Like we were saying, you know, most of you guys know MEV, you're joining the hack. We've kind of talked about it a little from Andrew. So what is that? You know, you're trying to extract the most value from kind of these profitable opportunities through maybe arbitrage or through various, you know, like we said, indiscrepancies within the chain. So there's a few pools out there. So there's some liquidity pools within the names. So maybe you see, you know, one is trading at a 2, you know, cent difference from the other, and you can extract that value instantly to create that efficiencies. So as a searcher, you know, you're trying to entitle the system from both each other there. So that's a little bit about that. Let's see, prizes. So what is the prize pool? In more detail, here it is. We have 5,000 as the first grand prize, 3,000 and 2,000 as the subsequent prizes after here. Let's see, Vanessa, I might make you host here 1 second if people come in. Alrighty. And then what is next? So what is next is to actually join the Discord. So we have an individual Discord private channel within our server. That way you have access to any information we're sending from Manifold. We're sending about this hackathon. If there's any issues, questions, problems with going about interacting with their chain, their private chain, this is where we'll all figure it out. So that's the next key. I will show that kind of later within Discord, how to join that. And then obviously registering. Registering is probably the first and number one aspect there. So we'll drop that in the chat link, where to register, how to register. Those would be the next, as well as updating yourself on our official announcement Medium article that we posted. That kind of gives you a little more understanding and recap about this, you know, challenge or bounty. To join the Discord, here is a great, you know, QR code, making it simple, easy for you to just quickly join right on your phone if you haven't already. We want to make it easy for you guys here. and then kind of connect with us. So here is kind of our socials. So please, follow Manifold Trading and Encode Club here. If you're looking for more information on Manifold, their URL is just manifoldtrading.com, as well as ours is encode.club. That way you can kind of see the updates and continue throughout this hack. And let's see the next step. So, a lot of individuals come to these bounties are looking for other, like-minded counterparts or peers to work on this. The Discord is a great way to kind of work within the teams, find a teammate within this, and then kind of register. So like we said, register, build your MEV bot, and then come October 2nd at midnight your time is going to be the deadline to submit for this hack. We have that whole outline on how to submit, how to kind of do that within kind of our public Notion page as well, that I'll show you as well. Any, frequently asked questions, we will take questions in the chat here later as well. So please let me know if there's any questions. Do you need a team? No, you can totally build solo. We encourage it as well. Most people do, but if you like a team, you can bring a team. There will be technical support, kind of like I was saying, if there's some issues on kind of interacting with their chain, we'll periodically answer them in the Discord through Manifold. We have them on there, they're joined. So, and then please reach out to me if there's any issues as well. To me directly on Discord, I can help you out. If you have messed with kind of MEV bots in the past and have some ideas, you can bring those into this kind of challenge and use that knowledge. It is kind of a custom chain, and there's specific discrepancies to look for and things like that. So you might not be able to take an existing project, but you take that existing knowledge and bring it into this challenge within that. So thanks everybody for joining there. That is kind of the recap of the event. Let's see, we have a couple questions in the chat here. Let me first show you guys how to maybe join the Discord here first. So first off, if you join the Discord, you'll be within our server here, and there's kind of this hack access page. Please click this, square. It will bring up the specific channel for the Manifold MEV bounty competition. You kind of scroll down here to the specific one. Sorry, I might have missed it. Apologies. I scrolled up there. We have a lot of channels here. I'm so sorry. So right in here, we'll post announcements, technical questions. So if you have any issues within connecting to the private blockchain with them, any questions for Manifold, please shoot them in here. This is going to be the place to figure those out. Like I said, we'll have Andrew and Data on that periodically, helping you guys out there. So that is that. Let's see. We did post the registration link there, and then kind of the Medium article. Are long tail extractions fair game? I think everything's fair game for this hackathon. To answer your question, Kunal, they're kind of basically putting this challenge out there, seeing kind of who can really be clever with their implementation, what they're looking for as a searcher, what is kind of the discrepancies and like the inefficiencies within this private blockchain. It is kind of like somewhat of a case study. They're creating it for this to kind of see what's going on. Let's see, what is the RPC URL? I might not quite sure know what that is here, Leon. What is the way you connect to the blockchain? So we did kind of post in this Notion site how to connect to the kind of blockchain here underneath. Let me share my screen. But within this document is kind of everything you need to know. So the private chain details are right in this page here. It has kind of the public IP address if you need, and then the APIs enabled for ETH and web. the specific tokens that they want to interact with, wrapped ETH, wrapped Bitcoin, as well as their Manifold token, and then their liquidity pools here as well for the contract. So everything's laid out there to kind of interact with. If there's any more kind of specifics within that, please kind of post in that technicals channel so we can clear up any thing that is not, straightforward and understanding here within it. So that's kind of how that goes. As well as please register, we do need those addresses so we can send to Manifold, and everything will be squared away so you can get right into it. This chain is up already, or will be up here shortly right after this. So you can start interacting with it right away, or testing or looking at it. I have been told from Manifold. So that is that. Let me see. Let me stop sharing again here, answer more questions. Where's the Discord link? I think Vanessa already answered that one. Great. It does not have the RPC link though. Where do you find this Notion? Okay, I think we kind of cleared that up with Leon, everywhere to interact within it. Please let me know if that's not clear as well. We have all the details on the private chain chat. Great. Please post, introduce yourself, say hello, see if you're looking for a team member within kind of one of these the club room is probably the best way to do it within the Discord. Say, hey, looking to join, team member for this, looking to help out. If you have any issues with that, you can reach out to me personally. If you want to chat about what you're doing, see if, you have any one-on-one, mentoring within that. I'm happy to chat one-on-one, kind of walk you through some things as well. But this is going to be a very fun challenge for anybody that's kind of interested in searching and MEV kind of extraction here. I know Manifold is really excited, and they've done a lot of groundwork, kind of setting up this private blockchain to do so, and kind of create this environment for testing and kind of really working it out. So I know you guys will put the effort in back and everything. Yes, how do we chat with me? Great question. I will post my Discord here for that. And you can just ping me exactly to that, or you book a call immediately and we can have a one-on-one session over Zoom right there. But let me know if there's any other questions. I think that wraps it about up. Thanks for everybody joining today. Thanks for kind of taking your time and learning a little bit more about Manifold, and dig into kind of their website and see what they do. They do some great stuff. Like they said, they're kind of a mutual fund out of New York here. So great stuff. Thanks everyone. Have a great rest of your day, and we'll talk soon. Bye-bye.